And the implication was that culture becomes now Home Affairs Bureau's administrative and management issue. And the actual execution of cultural policies and daily running of related facilities and programs would lie in the hands of the LCSD, the Leisure and Cultural Services Department, which is an executive branch. And this is the government's intention to take away the power over cultural matters from the communities, the society, and centralize it under a cultural department. And they ended up really killing the two elected bodies at the end of '92. So the first day of year 2000, the new millennium, culture is now under the control of the LCSD under the Home Affairs Bureau. It's leisure and cultural services. And then the government started to reframe, in the year 2000, to reframe culture, no longer just as administrative and management of venues, but to put culture under an economic understanding, put culture under the rubrics of economic development. And the new understanding of culture is there to serve industrial development. There are some token figures from cultural sectors coming out to support the government's argument. So in 1999, the cultural sector begins to buy this idea to promote creative industries. And also, 1999, the Hong Kong Tourism Board set up a task force on art, culture, and heritage tourism. So it is all about money, creative industries, and tourism. And the chair of the Arts Development Council is put in charge of all these. And culture is now part of tourism and industry. How does that work in the new policy? The Arts Development Council proposed the reform of arts education in line with the development of creative industries, and they proposed the integration of arts and creativity into the city economic development. And the government set up the Tourism Strategy Task Force to put cultural heritage in focus. So cultural heritage is not protected for its heritage value, but it is put under tourism. And Selina Chow has this really conflict of interest because she is the head of the tourism board, but she is also pro real estate, pro real estate development. The biggest lobby of her party, the biggest lobby of the Liberal Party is real estate developers who would be the people who really want to demolish things and build new buildings, to develop real estate. And to put a person with this kind of lobby behind her to protect heritage is a really creating a kind of conflict of interest. And you know where she stands, absolutely. So that's how things are. And government created more propaganda to promote culture as economic, right? For example, the RTHK were made to broadcast the series called Creative Space, and to translate all understanding of art into creative industry. And the government, the chief executive continue in his second, the policy address the next year, right, 99. He reiterates his desire to turn Hong Kong into a cultural metropolis befitting all these, right? And a claim to Hong Kong can do some, and even tried to turn it into a policy. And he proved that he can do it by writing a contract with Disney. And why use hundreds of billions of dollars to support Disney? It's justified as a support for creative industry. And the contract was negotiated, headed by the financial secretary, and was completed in '99. And this is the proof that government is committed to culture by subsidizing creative industry. And all the money goes to Disney, and of the hundreds of billions going to Disney, 1 billion goes to the film industry development fund. And this is the precedent in government's direct monetary support for creative industries. So the ultimate condensation was culture as economic development, and later on we will talk about the West Kowloon Cultural District as part of this policy trend. and this decision was made in April 2000. The government gave up its original